Please like the video and share it so that it reaches many more people and you get sawaba, or rewards from Allah. This could be a sawabe jariyah or continuous reward for you long after you are gone.
Volume 3, Book 43, number 639. Narrated by Abdullah bin Amr. The Prophet said, "Whoever has the following 4 characters will be a hypocrite, and whoever has one of the following 4 characteristics will have one characteristic of hypocrisy until he gives it up. These are: 1. Whenever he talks, he tells a lie. 2. Whenever he makes a promise, he breaks it. 3. Whenever he makes a covenant, he proves treacherous. 4. And whenever he quarrels, he behaves impudently in an evil, insulting manner." See Hadith No. 33, Volume 1. Volume 3, Book 43, number 640. Narrated by Aisha. Hind bint Utbah, Abu Sufyan's wife, came and said, "O Allah's Apostle, Abu Sufyan is a miser. Is there any harm if I spend something from his property for our children?" He said, "There is no harm for you if you feed them from it justly and reasonably, with no extravagance." Volume 3, Book 43, number 641. Narrated by Uqba bin Amir. We stayed to the Prophet, "You send us out and it happens that we have to stay with such people as do not entertain us. What do you think about it?" He said to us, "If you stay with some people and they entertain you as they should for a guest, accept their hospitality, but if they don't, take the right of the guest from them." Volume 3, Book 43, number 642. Narrated by Umar. When Allah took away the soul of his Prophet at his death, the Ansar assembled in the shed of Bani Sa'idah. I said to Abu Bakr, "Let us go." So, we come to them, i.e. to Ansar, at the shed of Bani Sa'idah. See Hadith number 19, Volume 5 for details. Volume 3, Book 43, number 643. Narrated by Al-Araj. Abu Hurairah said, Allah's Apostle said, "No one should prevent his neighbor from fixing a wooden peg in his wall." Abu Hurairah said to his companions, "Why do I find you averse to it? By Allah, I certainly will narrate it to you." Volume 3, Book 43, number 644. Narrated by Anas. I was the butler of the people in the house of Abu Talha, and in those days drinks were prepared from dates. Allah's Apostle ordered somebody to announce that alcoholic drinks had been prohibited. Abu Talha ordered me to go out and spill the wine. I went out and spilled it, and it flowed in the streets of Medina. Some people said, "Some people were killed and wine was still in their stomachs." On that the divine revelation came. On those who believe and do good deeds there is no blame for what they ate, in the past. 5.93. Volume 3, Book 43, number 645. Narrated by Abu Sa'id al-Khudri. The Prophet said, "Beware. Avoid sitting on roads, ways." The people said, "There is no way out of it as these are our sitting places where we have talks." The Prophet said, "If you must sit there, then observe the rights of the way." They asked, "What are the rights of the way?" He said, "They are the lowering of your gazes, on seeing what is illegal to look at, refraining from harming people, returning greetings, advocating good and forbidding evil." Volume 3, Book 43, number 646. Narrated by Abu Hurairah. The Prophet said, "A man felt very thirsty while he was on the way, there he came across a well. He went down the well, quenched his thirst and came out. Meanwhile he saw a dog panting and licking mud because of excessive thirst. He said to himself, 'This dog is suffering from thirst as I did.' So, he went down the well again and filled his shoe with water and watered it. Allah thanked him for that deed and forgave him." The people said, "O Allah's Apostle, "Is there a reward for us in serving the animals?" He replied, "Yes, there is a reward for serving any animate, living being." See Hadith number 551. Volume 3, Book 43, number 647. Narrated by Osama bin Zaid. Once the Prophet stood at the top of one of the castles, or higher buildings, of Medina and said, "Do you see what I see? No doubt I am seeing the spots of afflictions amongst your houses as numerous as the spots where raindrops fall during a heavy rain." See Hadith number 102.